Hello friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs yet again. Let's crack more Rosetta. So I definitely have more energy today, as you can tell. Those will come out over multiple, time frame like my stuff usually does. That said, I am also very much running out of gas. But I wanted to open more of these green boxes. Not that I have a whole lot more left of my opening wave. Only one more case after this one. But who knows what we'll end up after that. After that. There's never any telling. Never any telling. Y'all know I like to dig into all kinds of good fab stuff. In any case, let's dig in. First box, ready to go. I've actually gotten used to the fact that these are plastic packs. How wild is that? Let's see if we can tilt that just a smidge. There we go. Perfection. Or near enough. Succumb to Temptation right off the bat. That's actually a pretty decent rainbow foil majestic right there. Alright. So pack one. Off to an excellent start. Let's see how the rest of the box goes. Does it have more delight to go with it? And again, the Machinations of Dominion, not bad. Good start. That's a rare foil. That's a pretty decent start. I think I needed one more of these. There are, I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, though I'm pretty sure that is one of them. I had 13, not 13 different, but 13 total majestic cards I still was looking for a playset, and I know that is one of them, so it's a good start. Let's see if we can continue the goodness. Count your blessings. I try to. Nothing special there. Still, amazingly, probably the most surprising thing, considering I've gotten multiples of some of the commons, I have only pulled one. Hey, this is one of our majestics as well. I've only pulled one still of the token, the cold foil token weapons. So that's kind of wild. I know people have said that distribution is a little bit weird with this set. I've started seeing some chatter to that end, so maybe that's part of it. But no, we'll see. Well, so far 2 non-foil majestics, and they are both 2 of the 13 I still needed to figure out. Glyph overlay. I think I already had Succumb to Temptation in foil. I'm not positive, but I think that is a true statement. I usually only keep 1 foil of each type. Nothing there. So we shall see. Pretty good start to the box, though. Pretty good start to the box. We're not quite to the halfway point yet, but we'll see how it finishes. Hand behind the pen. Pretty wild stuff. I really like that Channel Lightning Valley. I know when I pulled the first foil, I thought that they were extended art foils, but the card itself is just always extended art, which is kind of neat. Makes me feel like a little bit more of a dope for being so excited about it the first time, but hey, what do you do? That's the halfway point. So we have had more than a bit of a lull as we round the corner. Still. All right. It's got to be saving up for something monster soon here, right? Gone in a flash. There's another majestic for us. Not exactly something monster, but that's a fun majestic regardless. So that at least breaks the lull. That's good news. Summer's fall. The art cards always get me. I see color and I'm like, oh, 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 oh. And then it's an art card. Every time. It fools me. Exploding ether. Hey, there's our Galverdance. A hero, but a majestic. Love that. Rootbound. Splinter that deadwood. Oh, okie dokie. That is the only legendary I had not seen up to this point. There we go. It was, in fact, saving up for something, wasn't it? We got the rainbow foil ether bindings of the third age. Destroy it until end of turn whenever a permanent you control with sigil in its name leaves the arena. Amp 1. That's kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting. Glyph that overlay. Etchings. But the yellow one, I don't like the yellow one as much. Alright, so I know I've got a card back in the expansion slot. I accidentally saw that germinate. Okay, so there's our cold foil. Not a super exciting cold foil, but a cold foil nonetheless. Well grounded. And germinate. Which I particularly like in foil, but it is pretty gorgeous all around. Solid box one. Getting that rainbow foil legendary. Took it from to solid. So we like that. The only legendary we don't like seeing is the rainbow foil emperor, isn't that right? Good grief. How wild is that? It's still funny to me how cheap that card is now. I would like to pull one more adult Aurora. I want to make two for my, my giveaway decks that I do. I want to make two of every hero, but I only have one extra in, this is the 9th case, one extra adult Aurora past my keeper. Because I usually only keep one hero. Cadaverous Tilling. Ooh, Calming Gesture. I don't think I pulled one of these in the last case, I believe, but that's still not a bad majestic. Alright. Box one. Not like a crazy out of the park good, but really good. Not quite a grand slam, but perhaps, I mean, at least a triple, right? Alright. Box two, getting rolling. At least a double. At least a double. maybe got one guy in home. I'm not really a baseball person. I don't know why I'm trying. Well, that's fascinating. A second foil Succumb to Temptation. This could be interesting. In exactly the same box position. I'm going to be amused-ish if we get just a ton of the same stuff this box. Blast to oblivion. Well, okay. Nope. There's my Aurora. So that landed exactly that last hero that I wanted to pull so I can make those decks. As always, I've got Blitz or CC or Commoner decks generally built. So if you happen across this, you're like, what is this flesh and blood nonsense you're talking about? I would like to give it a whirl. Let me know. I just ask you to cover shipping for those. So, let me know. Ooh, there's the cold foil one. Alright, so that is a cold foil for this box. The cold foil Rosetta art. I don't hate that. It's only the second one of those I've pulled too. I know it's not like a gameplay card, so it doesn't have quite the level of value a lot of stuff would. But as far as a extra cold foil, that is one that I'm happy with. There is Fistal Bloom. Still got a couple rare foils that I haven't seen yet. There's one of the meld cards that I haven't pulled yet, so I'm always curious if I see a shiny meld card, if it's the one. That said, I also usually pull my list off of TCG Player, and there's almost always something wrong with it when I first pull it at the beginning of a given set, so that could be an issue too. Glyph overlay. It could be just I'm looking for something right there. Save the thought. Incantation. Deadwood Dirge. Real American Hero? But I don't think that's right. Rare. There's a mental block. There's a strong yield and a regular Rosetta art. That's funny. I keep on sleeving these even though whatever. I throw them in the cold foil slot even though they're not cold foil, but hey. Take it as it comes. That's a quote from a thing. There we go. Another majestic Splatter Skull from the expansion slot. This is another pretty solid box, honestly. That cold foil Rosetta art maybe better than a common, even though it's not like a card. The duplicate of the foil Succumb to Temptation's funny. We've had a decent run of majestic. It's not too bad. Count your blessings. Asha. That's also a quote from a thing. Electromagnetic Sigil. Blossom. I always see that color and I'm like, alright. So yes, technically. However, not the Aurora we are looking for. I still want to see an adult Marvel Verdance. That's high on my list. Hey. That was well on my list as well. I think I still only have one of these in non-foil. So that is another check mark for the collection. Love that. So regardless of anything else, this case is at least ticking off both master and playset items, since we hadn't seen a ether binding yet, and we've gotten at least 3 Majestics that I lacked copies of for rainbow foil. Burn up. Hit them high notes. Not bad. Not bad. Somersault, incantation, etchings. Another little bit of Aurora. Not what I had in mind, but hey, what do you do? Lightning form. Haunting rendition. Okay. I feel like I was low on those as well. That may be something I was still hunting a copy of. See, this is going well. This is what we call positive stuffs. Harvest season, and nada there. Alright, 4 packs left in box 2, which, well, maybe we didn't get the legendary like we did in the first box. This is still not bad. Pretty decent as far as boxes go. Definitely not a disaster. Unlike that wrapper that just fell on the floor. That's a disaster. Second strike. And the last pack of box 2. I've had a lot of luck in this slot of boxes, though. Lots of fableds and legendaries in that slot. This time, not so much. Cracked baubles, almost as good. All right, halfway through. Decent case. Not spectacular. Decent. That last one was kind of a middle ground one. This is kind of going in that same route. Let me pause for a reset. All right, reset is done. Let's go. Box 3. Hey, there's the equipment back where it belongs. Arcane cussing. Makes me giggle because I'm a child. I'm a really old child, but I'm a child. There's a current funnel. I kind of like that card. I wonder if we will get yet another rainbow foil Succumb to Temptation. That would be kind of fun. For the record, I don't want that to happen. All done. Don't need any more of that card. Dirge. Oh, that's a common. See, dropping the art card in the wrong slot by accident just completely messed up my entire vibe. Tongyu Tide. So this is another slow start box. Save that thought. We're about 6 or 7 packs in with 1 Majestic thus far. There's another one. Snuff out. Let's blast it to oblivion, which is... Yeah, you know you can't take me anywhere. Oh, not the cold foil we were looking for. Bruised leather. Alright, so either we get a second cold foil this box, or we're going to need something else to make up for a weak one. A rainbow foil cut through the facade is not a terrible option. Not quite what I meant, but not bad. So this is a fascinating one. This particular box, we have now hit Calming Gesture. That's really funny. I've pulled several of these in the last little bit. To this case, I think. There's still plenty of room for us to see some delightful stuff. We are only at the halfway point, but we already have, I want to say, 4 Majestics, a cold foil, and a rainbow foil. So either, and there's another Majestic. Wow. So either we are going to be just really Majestic heavy this box, or this last half is going to be really boring. Or we're going to get surprised this box and something big is sneaking up on us. I'm rooting for that one, obviously. That would be my preference. Chorus. Electromagnetic. That's not the one I need. I was like, ooh, foil. No, not the one. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which one it is, but I know it's not that one. Fry. We rocked Majestics on this one. There's no question of that. Vantage point. Hand. Whoop. Nope. So we are definitely in the expected lull after hitting so much good stuff. Hitting all them Majestics and stuff early in the box. Vantage point. Chorus. Condemned to slaughter. Man. We're getting some rare foils. That's a win, right? Save the thought. Whew. Fruits of them forest. There's a Majestic. Lull is broken. That is Null Shack. Not one I needed another copy of, but hey, it's a Majestic. A Majestic is a Majestic to a certain degree. Even if it didn't check in any boxes for me. Hocus Pocus and Aurora. And another thing behind her. Every now and then I almost accidentally spoil myself. And every now and then I do spoil myself. I try not to, though. Alright, 2 packs left in box 3. It might indeed be our weakest box of the case. At least I hope the next one isn't weaker. Hey, there's another Verdance. Not the Marvel, though. I got plenty of that one. I want the shiny one. Sigil. Blast. Oh, now, see, I went so long without one of those. Ooh, foil Splatter Skull. Well, that's actually, that's interesting. We'll take a foil expansion slot card. That makes up for a little bit. Still a weak box, but acceptably weak. Alright. Box 4. Close out this case. Do we get another particularly spicy box in the close? Ooh, there's Germinate. Ooh, and Eternal Inferno. Okay. So it's a foil Inferno. That's a good start. And a regular Germinate. Making some moves. I did. I don't think I needed either of those. I did need that Splatter Skull. Flittering. I don't know what flittering actually means, but here we are. Condemn, Summerfall, Rootbound tokens, Rootbound tokens. That's what we're going with now. Splintering, Pop the Bubble, Strength, nada. Yeah, I realized after clearing out my sorter, I was like, I'm just gonna leave the art cards in. It doesn't matter. I've got a big pile of them somewhere else that are the ones that I need to sort through to finish my 4 puzzles, but I think I have enough, so I was just like, well, we'll just leave them there. That's fine. Summer, Fall, Fruits of the Forest, and a regular Splatter Skull. Sure thing. That's almost definitely the expansion slot card I have seen the most of. I think I've seen way more of those than anything else from the slot. Maybe there's one of the assassin armor pieces. I think the feet that I've seen an awful lot of. That's the only one that might be up there with Splatter Skull. Chorus. Nada. I'm gonna be curious to see when the cold foil arrives. If it's a common, you might see me droop a little. There's a Machinations. I can't remember if I had needed 1 or 2 of these still. I think I only needed 1. This might actually be a extra now. But in any case, yay, Majestic! Smash up, Lightning Form, Blossoming Nothing. Count your blessings. We're about to round the bend of this last box of the case. Hey, I think that's the last one of these I need. Perfect. It's either the last one I need or it's the first extra one, actually. In any case, I'm happy seeing it. Because I've seen so relatively few of them. Alright, that's the turn. We've got our Majestics. We've got... Yeah, I was about to say, that Inferno was in this box. We do not have a cold foil. Ooh, there we go. Call to the Grave. And Drink 'em Under the Table. Very nice. A double Majestic pack. 2 pretty decent ones. take that all day, every day. Tough to say anything other than this case is, at the very least, pretty strong on Majestic. This is not a dreadful thing. It might not be like top most bestest choice, but it ain't bad either. Still no cold foil. Only the one legendary, the rainbow foil. Are we gonna get something? Just put this over the top. We're gonna have some nasty surprises on the way out. Vantage point. Count your blessings. Spike. Not yet. We are at that last quarter. This is 6 packs left. Gonna have last pack magic in that bottom slot again. Ooh, we're gonna have some magic. As I try and throw it, we got a Florian Marvel. So that at least is a very nice pull. Elemental Runeblade Florian. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I've pulled more of that. I've only pulled duplicates, I think, of 2 Marvels, and I've pulled 3 of Florian. Gone in a flash. I'm pretty sure that's right. I think I've pulled 2 of one of the sigils. And 3 Florians. But that does count as a hit we were hoping to see here. I'm pleased. Now, if we hit another cold foil and it's an awesome one, that'll be even better. You know, that will work. It's not a legendary, but that is a cold foil Majestic Widowclaw Tarsus. Not bad. That fits the bill of what I was asking for. Alright. Alright. This is another, maybe not spectacular, but solid case. Another solid case. Blast to Oblivion. Glyph Overlay. Fry. And nothing in that last pack. But hey, hadn't pulled one of these at all yet. Ether Bindings of the Third Age. That's not bad. We did get our Marvel. We got a Florian. Young Florian. We got Widowclaw Tarsus in cold foil. We got the cold foil Rosetta. Well grounded. Bruised leather and a regular Rosetta. And the 2 Succumb to Temptations is funny, but then the Splatter Skull I know I needed. As I knock down the tray. But we got Call to the Grave, liked that. Channel Lightning Valley, needed those. Machinations, needed that. Just lots of good. I needed the Channel Millennium Tree. Wanted this for building a deck. Like, just generally lots of good pulls yet again. Not bad at all. Gladly accepted. I hope you enjoyed this journey with me. I got one more case coming, at least for the moment. You know me, I'll end up with more at some point. But for a starting point, that's what we got. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I enjoy you spending some of it with me. Bye, y'all.